Hi everyone, Alchemist here. First of all, I would like to thank you for your subscriptions, for your likes, for your comments. It truly means a lot to me. I want to remind you that at alchemist.com I offer personal readings, sigils, customized sigils, spells, and also my new book that I just released titled The Temple Within. It shares meditation techniques that I learned directly from Buddhist monks in a temple in Thailand. And now let's get right to today's reading. Today is about where does your soul come from? What's your soul's origin? This is a collective reading. Not everything might resonate, maybe just one part or the whole reading, but let's get right to it. First card I pulled here is the unicorn. This means that your spirit comes from a place that's magical, comes from a fairy tale kind of place, something that's straight out of a fantasy movie. As you can see how the card depicts this beautiful unicorn and the surroundings, that's exactly where you're from. You're from this magical land. Everything is beautiful. There's a lot of nature. There's a lot of greenery. There's a lot of water. There's beautiful creatures living there. Everyone is in peace and harmony. You don't require food. You don't eat. You just live and enjoy life. You enjoy living. That's why life for you on earth in this physical reality is very hard. It's very challenging. It's hard for you to understand. You don't comprehend why things have to be complicated, why things have to be unmagical, if that makes sense, or non-magical. Why things have to be, full of struggle, full of hate, full of war, full of killing. Basically what human beings go through on earth. Money, work, everything requires some sort of suffering. That's why it's hard for you to fit in. It's hard for you to understand this physical reality. Pull another card. And here again, look at the coherence of this card that I pulled here. We have the unicorn, and the card that I pulled right after it, it says the golden goat that's held by this beautiful woman spirit. So we're still in the same plane of existence where you came from, because look at the cards, they speak to each other. The unicorn, this fantasy world, this fantasy land where you came from, where the fairies reside, where the nymphs reside. The second card is a confirmation that this is where you came from. And that spirit, the woman, is the spirit that was protecting you back then. It's still around you, it's still protecting you in this physical reality, but it was with you in that plane of existence. And it's golden. Gold is the color of achievements, is the color of mastery, it's the color of excellence. So this is telling you that in this lifetime, what I'm hearing from Spirit is that you you fell from grace. It's a fall from grace. You were somewhere beautiful. You were in what people label as heaven, but you're not there anymore. You were somewhere majestic, somewhere that's golden, full of just peace and joy and happiness, and you came here. But did you do this by choice, or you were forced to come here? Let's pull another card and see. Here we have number 9, the beautiful butterfly, the magical butterfly. I'm hearing from Spirit you did this by choice. You were not forced. It's a mixture. It was you wanted to come here, but the cycle of you existing in this beautiful heaven ended. That's why we have number 9. The cycle of living in this beautiful heaven ended. It came to an end, and you had to reincarnate again. And it just happened to be Earth. The butterfly, it's flying. That means you flew from that location to here, to Earth. You flew. You did a transfer. It didn't happen right away. There was a lot of, there's a process involved with it, but that process happened. Your spirit guides and your guardians, everyone agreed that you're gonna come here in this reincarnation on Earth, regardless of how hard it is. And here, you're aware that it's hard. You know that it's hard. You're aware of it. Before you came here, it's not like you were clueless. It's not like you didn't know what's happening on Earth. You knew it's gonna be suffering and it's gonna be struggle. But it was time for you to be reincarnated on Earth. Why was it time to come to Earth? That's something that you need to find out for your own. Let me pull another card. We have the Dragon of Fire. You came here to experience the suffering. You came here to experience the other side, the other half, the yin of the yang. You came here to experience the other part, the other thing. Because what I'm hearing from Spirit is that you were in that land, you were in that beautiful heaven per se, for a very long time. In the equivalent of our human years, it's like thousands of years. You were there for what seems like an eternity, and it was just time for you to come and experience some fire, like the other side. Why? I'm hearing from Spirit is to keep balance. It's the balance you need. It's the balance that your soul needs to keep existing, because existing is all about balance. Similarly to the Hermetic principle of rhythm, the Hermetic principle of polarity, there's always a rhythm in existence. There's always a rhythm that needs to be followed. High and low, polarity. We have good, bad, love and hate, cold and hot. So these polarities exist everywhere and they need to be experienced. They need to be lived. So you spent long enough in one side and now you had to come to experience the other side. It's as simple as that. Because I know a lot of people struggle with this concept. They wonder why they've been reincarnated. They wonder why life has to be so hard like this. They wonder why life is just full of struggle and pain. They don't fit in. But sometimes you have to experience the other side in order to understand the whole picture, to have a holistic view of what existence is all about. We can experience this in nature as well. When you go to nature, you see pain and suffering. You see the lion hunting the deer or the gazelle. You see some animals hunting other animals to eat them. Sure, it might sound like it's not fair for some animals, but that's how it is. That's how nature is in this physical reality. And one last card to finish the reading. We have the beautiful Kraken. So this is telling me that no matter how hard life gets, no matter how you really want to go back to that beautiful heaven and you miss it and you're homesick and you wonder every day why you're here, Spirit wants to tell you that you need to balance your emotions. You need to see the positive side of things. There's a lot of beautiful things on earth. There's a lot of wonderful things to experience. You need to focus on the positive. You need to focus on what makes you happy. Life is hard, life is tough, but focus on the positive always, all the time. Water. Water is the element that calms you down. Water is the element that makes you feel good. It makes you feel better. Water finds its way. No matter where you put it, it finds a way out. So you need to become like water, find your way out, calm your emotions, and see the positive side of things. Connecting with the element of water will help you spend some time near water, near the beach, near the ocean, near a lake. Connect to the element of water, do rituals with water, involve water in your magical work. It's going to help you in this lifetime. And that's the message I have for you from Spirit. So I hope this helps. Thank you very much for watching. I truly appreciate it. And let me know in the comment section if you have any questions or if the reading resonates with you. Thank you again, and I'll see you in the next video. Horish sfira holir shis kurish michalor furikish mas